I like how we get into some real serious facts. And it's like real things that make no sense that we need to try to figure out why they don't make sense. And then we come out with that. Okay.
Here's the boot
Perfect.
on the moon.
Perfect. All right. Look at pull up the actual on the moon print.
Right here?
Yeah. Pull it up. Okay. See that where there's you can see where the soles of the boot go into the ground and everything?
Right.
Now pull that one up of the actual boot right there where he's laying on the table, like where it has it laying on the table. Now, where does that make sense? Where does that make sense? It is flat.
That's not even remotely the same.
It is flat.
Look at all these pictures. All these. And not only is it flat, it looks like it has like a little circle indentation.
Yeah.
That has nothing. That's nothing like lines.
Yeah. And even if you look at, okay, pull that one up with the flag and the astronaut beside each other. Yeah. Okay, can you enhance this, please? Is that possible? Oh, but it's so blurry. I don't like that. But look at the shadow on the flag.
Yeah. It's a low resolution picture.
Oh, look at the shadow on the flag. And look at the shadow of the guy.
What, going opposite directions?
Yeah. How does that make sense?
Man, this is a scam. What this is.
I'm just saying. I mean, now there might be a scientific.
Why do they got to do us dirty like this?
But there might be a scientific explanation that I just don't know about. But
what, Hollywood movie tricks? Whoever the lighting guy is on this shot right here, they failed.
He goofed.
At least make your shadows go the same way if you're going to try to convince everybody that the moon is real.
Yeah, I saw another one where it was talking about how whenever they're faking that they're going slow motion stuff, it was really just somebody with a wire harness hooked up to me. Because these wire harnesses that people up in the air during shows and stuff.
Yeah.
It said that he had one of those on and he was actually jumping at normal speed, but they slowed it down to make it look.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't there like, didn't they like legitimately like try to like recreate some moon landing for something?
Maybe.
Or like I guess recreate. Well, recreate would be if it actually happened. They like made a fake moon landing for it was like a TV show, movie, for the news. It was something like that.
It wouldn't surprise me. But I mean, is that just not weird? There's so many things about the moon landing that just make no sense. I mean, why do we want to land on this moon so bad anyway?
Oh, and you know what?
Just because Russia wanted to do it, so we want to do first?
Well, and think about this. Supposedly, since we went the first time, we haven't been back for like over 40 years. So what we could like go in the 60s, but we can't go now?
Well, if you look up, I don't know if it was a voiced over video, because it could have been a fake video, but Armstrong, the first guy supposedly on the moon. Wait, that's another thing too. So you know how they said Armstrong was the first guy on the moon?
Yeah.
Remember there's that video of him landing on the moon? He took the video. I mean, just saying.
He gave the camera to the aliens that were on the moon. He's like, hey man, film this for me.
I mean, there could have been like a little, robot that they sent out there to check on everything.
You know where the moon is?
In space.
Huh?
In space.
No.
Where is the moon?
The moon is a set inside of Hollywood somewhere. That's where it's at.
Yeah, but
they took some walls, painted one. See, look at this. They took a wall, they painted it black. They put some dirt on the ground and they put a flag down. They made it all black and white except for the flag. And they said, "Hey guys, we're going to the moon."
Well, that's another conspiracy too. Is I believe they went somewhere out in the desert over in like around where Vegas is and stuff. They went somewhere out in the desert area there, did it really late at night, put up a backdrop on there, and then just set all this stuff up. Because, I mean, think about that easily could be a desert.
Looks like a desert to me. That looks like a desert boot. That looks like a desert flag.
A desert flag. Well, that's another thing that people were talking about too. So there's no gravity on the moon. Like virtually there's no gravity, right? There's no wind on the moon, right?
Right.
Well, why's that flag blowing in the wind?
I don't know. I've seen the picture's kind of bad. I have seen where they They say that they, like for the flag, that they do have, the pole here, and then they have another pole here to hold it out, which would make sense why it would be holding out like that.
Yeah, and that makes sense why it's so straight up top.
Why it's flapping around doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because you should be able to just pull it down the corner. And I mean, not saying it'll stay there perfectly, but it shouldn't fold up.
Because on the video, isn't it like actively moving around?
I don't know.
Like
Can we find that video? But wait, scroll down real quick though. Click on that other video, on the other picture that's with the flag. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. Because now look, the shadowing and that is more on point. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what's getting me. Now, you could try to bring up some scientific facts about why it was going both ways.
Well, here's another thing. This picture, do you think this picture is real? Because look at...
Wait, the flag looks bigger in that picture.
Yeah, this flag looks bigger. The colors, how is all this black and white, but this is color?
Holy crap. Never even thought about that.
Yeah.
You bring up a really... Oh, man.
And have you seen the videos about how they get pictures of the Earth?
Oh, where they take multiple pictures.
Well, not like they do that, but there's a video. It took me a long time to find it, but there's a video somewhere of this guy that makes some of the pictures of the Earth for NASA, and he was saying that like when they get a picture, and it's basically just like a super like blurry like thing, and they just have to kind of like recreate what they think it looks like, and that's the picture that you see, because they have to like take like this super like raw blurry picture and then like digitalize it and then like basically make it CGI so that it actually looks good.
Yeah, because aren't the people that are on the International Space Station, can't they not even see the whole Earth at once?
No,
like they can see like a quarter of it or something, but not.
I don't know how much of it they can see.
Yeah, wait,
they're probably not even up. They're probably inside of NASA somewhere on a ride going around in circles.
Yeah, look up pictures of Earth from ISS. I think of in-school suspension right now.
That's what I think of. I'll be surprised if anything even shows up.
Because that's another thing that's going to get me too. If they're only 240 miles away from Earth, and then there's a guy taking a selfie with the Earth completely in the background, that's really going to get me.
Okay,
so that's kind of what I expected.
Like this. That I don't know how to feel about that.
It's a fish angle. It's one of those fish eyed lenses. It's fake. The Earth's actually flat.
This looks completely CGI to me.
Ooh. Did you hear that through the...
Yeah, I heard it. And like, what about this? This is not possible.
You don't think that's possible?
You're not going to see the lights.
Yeah, it's called light pollution. You've never heard of that?
You're not going to... If you're legitimately up in space, you're not going to see that.
Well, it's because the reason why you see it is because you're not going to see one person's light. Each thing of lights that you see is a town. And that's like probably New York or something where it's super bright. Then as you start going down.
So whose team are you on here?
I'm just saying, like,
are you on my team or are you on the government's team?
I'm not trying to get assassinated tonight.
It won't be tonight. It'll be after the podcast goes live.
Oh yeah, true. They're not going to hear it. Oh, I don't know. My phone's right there. They can hear everything we're talking about. And you don't even have a piece of tape over the camera on your laptop. Oh, had a burp.
That you don't know what I have and what I don't have.
And everything. Did you see they're starting to make laptops that have things so you can turn the camera off on the side?
Yeah. I think it's just a dummy switch.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like they can't turn it back on, but
I don't know about these pictures. Like this looks 100% CGI.
Yeah, for real.